Fish farms versus wildlife fish. The next time you buy fish at a store, you should stop and think whether it's wild fish or farm raised. Is farm raised or wild fish better for the environment? To me, I think that wild fish is better for the environment because the fish are out in the wild and they're in a net or a building their whole lives. While fish die out in the rivers, their bodies feed all the animals that eat fish like bears, hawks, eagles, and orcas. They all eat fish to survive. How would you like it if someone much bigger than you kept you in a net for a tank for your whole life until you're big enough to eat? There's a lot of debate on whether wild-caught or farm-raised fish is better for the environment. There also might be a slightly different taste between the two. To me, I think that wild fish are better for the environment.
We should stop making marine debris and help clean the ocean. Marine debris hurt marine animals and marine wildlife. Marine debris is trash on beaches and in the ocean. Types of trash can be bottle and cans, cigarette bottle caps, and lids. Marine debris ends up on our beaches and coastal waters from people that don't properly discard their trash. When people don't properly recycle or throw away trash, it can become marine debris. Such trash on the streets can run into sewers, which can go in the ocean. Fishermen that lose their nets or leave them on purpose can harm animals and marine life. People should try to help clean their trash because it can harm a lot of marine animals and make the water polluted. Trash on the beach can also be harm to beach users and make them sick. I think people should properly recycle or discard their trash so we can keep the environment clean and beautiful.
Poor logging practices in the Northwest has been a growing environmental hazard almost since the beginning of industrial clearcutting. Companies who do logging are made easy to use unruly methods. When a logging company makes a clear cut in a section of forest, they often leave all the debris, heavily affecting water runoff with the harsh disruption and carelessness of loggers. This also affects how easily forest fires can spread. The flammable mix of wood chipping, branches, etc., with what is left behind from heavy machinery used for logging can increase the length, the ferocity, and how far these fires can spread. The people who should be raising awareness in Washington and through Oregon, they must be the ones to help regulate the logging industry. The environmental and economic state of these places and others can affect our future greatly.
Ocean acidification impact on shellfish in the Puget Sound, pollution in the waters. Hello, today I'm going to be showing you one of Earth's main extended problems, pollution, but not just normal air pollution. We are taking this in the waters. Ocean acidification is where the excess pollution that cannot go into the atmosphere is transferred instead to our seas. Acidification is considered the twin of air pollution, but on a greater scale. 1/4 of CO2 dissolves into the ocean. The ocean has dissolved about 525 billion tons of CO2. What happens is that H2O and CO2 combine into H2CO3, resulting in the past 200 years, the ocean has become 30% more acidic. Planet effects. The Great Pacific Garbage Patch is a collection of marine debris in the North Pacific Ocean. Today, billions of pounds of plastic can be found in swirling convergences, making up about 40% of the world's ocean surfaces. As plastic debris floats in the seawater, it absorbs dangerous pollutants like PCBs, DDT, and PAH. These chemicals are highly toxic and have a wide range of chronic effects, including endocrine disruption and cancer-causing mutations. Animal effects. Mussels and oysters are expected to grow their shells 25% less, meaning in the first 48 hours of life, they are more prone to being eaten by predators. Their blood levels, smelling, and natural instinct affect the fish, and the fish in the North Pacific ingest about 12,000 to 24,000 tons of plastic each year, which can cause intestinal injury and death, and transfers plastic up the food chain to bigger fish and marine mammals. This is happening due to fossil fuel burning, building and car emissions, and electrical use. How we can fix these problems is if something is under a mile away, bike there. If your lights are on a sunny day, turn them off. Do as much as you can to stop this. Thank you for your time and consider what you've heard. Now to the next clip.
Climate change is a serious problem in the world that not very many people know about or think is real. Climate change can affect wildlife and nature, such as salmon, water sources, and plant life. As the temperature rises, the hotter weather causes more evaporation, which also means less lakes, rivers, and shortage of drinking water. For example, every year the world's been getting hotter, and since 1992 to 2014, it has been the hottest years ever. The increasing temperatures can also erode the salmon's natural habitat, making it hard for them to settle down. Also, when the water is hotter, it can make juvenile salmon enter the ocean before the plankton has enough nutrients for the salmon to survive. All this shows that more people should pay attention to climate change and that we should try to do something to help stop it. If you ask me, I believe in climate change and would like to know how to prevent it.
If a store was selling fish from the Duwamish River, I'd recommend you didn't buy it. If I were taking my friends to a place to swim, I would never take them to the Duwamish River. The Duwamish River is one of the most polluted waterways in Washington State. The Duwamish River is the most industrialized waterways in Washington State. Picture 12,000 dump trucks loads of pollution, enough to fill 8 Olympic-sized swimming pools. One of the reasons it's so polluted is because all of us contribute to ongoing pollution in the river through stormwater runoff of city streets carrying oil and grease, fertilizer, and the other toxic chemicals. The Duwamish River remains an important habitat for the thousands of salmon and trout that visit the marshes each year to spawn. The Duwamish River's polluted dirt or settlement is thought to settle along the river's final 5 miles above the West Seattle Bridge. This part of the river is classified as one of the nastiest polluted messes in the county. My opinion about the Duwamish River is that people think it's just a pocket of water that's only good for throwing garbage into. Well, that's not true at all. People need to open their eyes and realize that it's much more than that. These are my thoughts about the historic and current pollution of the Duwamish River.
Humans destroy this earth so badly in wildlife habitat. Us humans mess up this earth so badly and we don't even care. However, some people care about this earth. I care about this earth. I hate littering. I hate offshore drilling. I hate the other people who just kill animals for stupid reasons, like their fur and stuff. And I hate people who just don't care. When you litter, it affects more than just other people. It also affects wildlife habitat. Birds mistake plastic for their food. Fish and whales get caught in discarded fishing nets. Another type of pollution is carbon pollution. Carbon pollution is caused by coal, oil, and gas. Carbon pollution also contributes to the problem of climate change. This earth is such a mess, and humans think we can't do anything to change it. But if we do our part, and we be aware of our own pollution, we can make a difference. Take some time out of your day to pick up some trash.